Miss Kate said no. I'll tell you what you can do. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Katie Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Katie Casey knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Just hang loose, blood. She's gonna catch up on the rebound on the Met side.
Whoa. Against the Athletics here in Sacramento, California at the, what do they call this place? Health Center? What is it? Sutter Health Park. What a lovely name for a ballpark. You can donate blood and get tested for STDs and watch a baseball game here at Sutter Health Park. How you doing, everybody? It's your old pal, the Birdwatcher here. People call me BW for short. That works for me. Folks, the Orioles have won 5 out of 7 and 3 of their first 4 on this 9-game road trip. And we've got some results going on here today around baseball that are setting us up to be in a really nice place here if we can win tonight. Currently, the Guardians already lost earlier today. The Rangers are down by 2 runs as they begin the 9th inning in Milwaukee. If the Brewers, who are they still have the best record in baseball? I mean, at home, best record in baseball, up by 2 in the 9th. Let's hope Milwaukee hangs on. We'll check in with that in a minute. But yeah, the Orioles, they're in a winning way right now. They've gotten healthier. Samuel Basallo and now Blaze Alexander back with the team. Just a couple of days away from expanding rosters, adding another hitter and pitcher to the big league roster here. And yeah, trying to win again tonight. And the big storyline, if you know who's pitching, then you know what the storyline is. Shane Baz is on the mound for the Orioles, and he has been, by the pure definition of the phrase, a tough luck pitcher here this season for the Orioles. A 4-14 record, despite an ERA just slightly over 4, with a whip of 1.35. He's gone 151 in the third innings, giving up 152 hits, 135 strikeouts to 52 walks, just 11 home run balls given up by Baz. He'll be facing a right-hander, Jack Perkins, who also has a abysmal record of 3-9, but you can see why. He has an ERA of 6.68 and a whip of 1.48. That's in 90 in the third innings, having given up 96 hits, striking out 104, 38 walks, 17 home run balls. He's given up a lot more per inning. What is that? 17 into 90. What is that? Like 5, less than about 4.5. He gives up a home run about every few innings. Almost. I don't know, about every 4 innings. Yeah. Boz against Perkins. Will the offense score for Shane Boz tonight? You know what? Let's just nip this thing in the bud right now. I'm not going to waste any time with everything on the line here. It's not often I do this before first pitch, but Shane Boz, let's get you some runs, my friend. And I mean not just a few. Let's get them 5 or more against this Jack Perkins. That's what I'm hoping for. Again, Perkins, 6.68 ERA, and that's not just a handful of starts. That's 90 innings worth of pitching, giving up 6.68 per 9. That is, come on, offense. Here are the starting lineups for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Jackson Holliday will lead off. He'll play second base. Pete Alonso is going to DH again and bat second. Gunnar Henderson is hitting third and protecting Alonso in the lineup somehow. He's at shortstop. Christian Encarnacion Strand has moved up to the cleanup spot, and he'll play third base. Samuel Basayo will bat fifth and do the catching. Dylan Beavers will hit sixth and play left field. Kobe Mayo batting seventh. He's at first base. Colton Cowser will hit eighth and play center field. And Leody Taveras in right field will bat ninth. For the home team Athletics, you have Henry Bolte in center field leading off. Jeff McNeil at first base tonight. He'll bat second. Zach Geloff will play second base and hit third. Lawrence Butler in right field. His defense last night helped us win a ball game. Thank you. Butler, the cleanup hitter in right field. Tommy White is at third base. He'll hit fifth. Donovan Walton will play shortstop and bat sixth. Max Muncy, the other Max Muncy, he's the DH and number 7 hitter. Carlos Cortez in left field will bat eighth, and then Jonah Heim, switch hitting catcher, batting ninth for the A's. Right. I failed to mention, this Athletics lineup, when they're healthy, they put up a lot of good numbers last season offensively, and I had taken note that Nick Kurtz was not available, Tyler Soderstrom was not available, and who's the other one I'm thinking of? Jacob Wilson, their shortstop. I didn't even notice Shea Langoliers, who I believe made the All-Star game this season. He's also injured. So, those are their top 4 hitters. This A's lineup is definitely a patchwork lineup. They got a couple of guys. Geloff, 14 homers, 10 steals, a 258 average. Butler, a dozen homers, 9 steals. The rest of this lineup, it's not very foreboding. We should get a decent start from Boz as long as mechanically he's okay. And it's a matter of whether or not we're going to do what we should against a pitcher who's put up some bad numbers here. We've made bad pitchers look good many times before this season, past couple of seasons, hoping to avoid that. If we can, then we will definitely be the team right behind Cleveland when this day of baseball concludes and you look at the standings in the morning. It would be us as the first team behind Cleveland. Another thing to keep track of at this point, the Astros lost today. They are now down to a 500 record as the division leader. It may come to the point where we're rooting more for the Astros to lose than the Rangers. We might want the Rangers to win, and so that they can win the division. Because Houston head-to-head, we won that season series. We swept them, if you remember, the first series out of the All-Star break, and we also took 2 out of 3 against them in the first half of the season. So we've already won that season series. So if Texas were to take over the division and it got down to Houston being in the wild card race, well, we know we have that head-to-head tiebreaker, if we wound up with the same record. So just another thing to consider, another potential pathway to October. But bottom line, we just have to do our job and win. And the chips will fall where they may. Just keep winning. The Orioles with a 3-1 record to begin this 9-game road trip with 5 left to go. If we can go 4-1, we'll be at 500. If we can just go 3-2, that's not the end of the world. But man, 4-1. I'm hungry. I'm looking at this matchup tonight. I think we can win it. And then suddenly we just need to go 3-1. Oh, I see our friend is here before first pitch. Oh, were you just waiting for me to start my stream tonight? You you got absolutely nothing to do, dude. On a Friday night, you're trying to troll my channel and other channels. You spent your Saturday afternoon on Pure Adrenaline Sports channel. Then you're over on Thomas's channel. I just started up mine tonight. You're already here. Dude, you have nothing else going on in your life. The receipts are right there online for us all to see. You have nothing going on a Friday night, a Saturday afternoon, or a Saturday night. That is sad, dude. You're a very lonely person. An extremely lonely person, Doug, aren't you? I might read your comments later if I'm in the mood. But I got to get through the rest of the pregame. But thanks for stopping by. And, yeah. You're really having an impact on my life, I got to tell you. I'm shivering over here. Folks. Yeah, they all know you now, dude. Every channel you go to, they know who you are. I saw you over on PAS. Somebody alerted me to it. You're on there trying to get my Discord, like, as soon as that dude started his stream. He called you out immediately. Everybody knows your gimmick now. There's nothing working for you, dude. It's not working. It's just hilarious. So keep on trying, bud. Good luck. I don't know what your end game is, but I'm happy to watch you just waste your time. It's fine. Again, just remember, creating new email accounts so that you can come in as a new person just to get tossed again, like, that's not an accomplishment. Okay? You're not like some evil genius. Okay? You're just wasting your time. But keep doing it, man. All right. Right. What do we got? We're in Sacramento tonight. I don't have any weather information here. Maybe they'll give me something. I mean, it's California. It, like, never rains, right? It's always perfect weather. Yeah, they're not giving me any weather info. Maybe it's because it's being played at this podunk minor league ballpark. But the A's are on the field right now. Perkins is tossing the ball. They're wearing a gold jersey top tonight with Sacramento across the chest. I thought they weren't supposed to really advertise Sacramento. Is this their version of a City Connect? Wouldn't a better way to connect be to, I don't know, adopt the name Sacramento until you go somewhere else? The A's, the interesting story of the Oakland, now who knows where athletics. Eventually Vegas? I don't know. I did hear something about the Rays apparently making progress with finally. I'm not going to believe it until they break ground. But apparently there's been progress for the Rays to finally build a replacement venue for Tropicana Field. And I tell you what, the team certainly deserves it. I mean, they've been playing a winning brand of baseball for a long time in a dump with a low payroll. If you build a nice ballpark, maybe you can get some nice attendance and additional TV revenue and everything else, and maybe you can bump that payroll up a little bit. I don't know why I'm trying to help you, but all right. Uh-oh. There's bloops going on. And I just went full screen, so I kind of can't look at my Discord at the minute. Let's see, though. I'll take a risk and look over here. Ah, okay. All right. Shenanigans. Bum-ba-na-na-na. Shenanigans. Bum-ba-na-bum. Shenanigans. All right, let's take this over here. How you doing? By the way, I love calling games at this time of the morning. I don't have to use the light. I mean, I am kind of underlit in the face, I guess. But this is passable enough for me. I got to have a nice morning, do some morning things. Oops, I guess I better close the Discord now. There we go. You heard the blub-bloop? 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 Right, first pitch is what? 5 after the top of the hour? Yeah, we're 3 minutes away, give or take, to first pitch. Folks, just a reminder, if you are watching the ball game on some kind of device while listening to the play call from me, you're going to want to get synced up, and the best way to do that is to get ready to pause your game when you see that it's about to start, and then pause your game right after the first pitch. Just stand by, get ready to unpause, wait for me to catch up and call that first pitch, and when I've done it, that's when you hit unpause, and now the game is picked up right where I am, and we're synced up. Does that make sense? I hope so. Orioles are going to have their black jersey tops on tonight. Gray pants. So black versus gold. I'm down with that. Black, gold, and a white ply. Remember that? What band was that? Soul Asylum. God, they were big in the 90s for a couple of years. That dude even dated Winona Ryder. The bastard. Yeah, I'm ready for baseball. How you doing, Charm City chat? I see Johnny O, Chawa Lore, Colonel F, Edward Bowers, the Phantom, Thomas Brock, Nicholas Handy, Tank. We got Isaac Angel, Brian Mitch, Matt Abel, Christopher Haas, Daniel Barry, B-Dub 410, 411 Shirley, Kurt Montgomery, Mac Wilder, Mike Davis, Thomas Free, Black Go, Derek Holmes. Hello, Derek. Bam, 6956, Hank Mitchell. Jumpin' Flash. Richard. Good morning, everybody. This is a slightly different version of this same guy doing this same bit. Hello, George. Didn't miss you on purpose, I promise. Can you hear him, guys? Can you hear him saying good? Can you hear it right now? Put your ear to the microphone or to the speaker. But if you're wearing headphones, be careful. Oh, here it comes. Uh-oh. Folks, get ready. Listen to him struggle. The morning sun, when it's in your face, Really shows your age. And what age would that be, Jumpin' Flash? Tell us more. Folks, we're waiting on first pitch. Should be just a minute away. Yeah, give it another listen. There's a couple of pops in it. It's not as clean as the other version, but this one is a little bit funnier, I think. Listen to this. Listen to this. Shantae, hello, how are you? And my eyes, you're everything. That's not an age. You're telling me the sun shows my age. What's the age? What is this? I'd love to know. All right, get ready, folks. Here we go.
Good morning.
What a guy. All right, Jackson Holiday stepping up into the batter's box. We are ready for baseball. All right. I want to know what my age is. Here we go. First pitch of the ball game is high for ball one. We are underway in Sacramento. Perkins winds and deals, and a swing and a miss. Holiday goes down to a knee on that swing. Pitch inside on him. 1-1 the count. Holiday hitting .230. Half a dozen homers, 27 driven in. It's final. The Rangers have lost. And Holiday fouls it off 1-2. Thanks for the update, Phantom. Folks, once again, a win tonight. It's going to really put us right back there on the cusp. And by the way, I think Cleveland has Boston to play before, or no, we have Boston at home. But I think when we're playing Colorado coming up, I think Boston's playing Cleveland. So we'll have to be rooting for Boston. Your ads are destroying me watching. Kills your channel. And closes YouTube. Does anybody else have this issue that when they get an ad, it closes the entire YouTube app or site? I've never heard of such a thing, Derek. I apologize for your experience. 2-2 pitch to Holiday. He pops it up to right. That ball is going to go back to the warning track. Butler is there, though, and he's got it 1 or 2 steps in front of the wall. Holiday flies out deep to right to begin the ball game. So, yeah, I don't know what to tell you, Derek. I'm not the only channel that has rolling ads on YouTube. It's pretty standard. And I have the settings put on medium, which I think is fair. I guess everybody's experience is a little bit different. Swing and a miss by Pete Alonso. Folks, the polar bear is up. 1 out, nobody on.
A polar bear stirs.
There's a called strike at the belt. 0-2 on Alonso. Folks, 60 folks have already hit that like button. Thank you for doing that. I haven't even brought it up yet. But the other 60 or so, go ahead and get that out of the way if you don't mind. Alonso strikes out. And folks, Pete has hit a bit of a funk here in the past few ball games. He is up until maybe the final game there in St. Louis. He had been the hottest hitter in baseball, I'd have to think. But that last game and then yesterday and now starting off tonight with a strikeout. Speaking of struggling, here's Gunnar Henderson, and he swings and misses 0-1. Gunnar hitting .219. We definitely need Pete to not go cold. He doesn't have to stay as hot as he had been, but we don't want him going cold on us right now. Outside 1-1 on Gunnar. Oh, okay. The Red Sox play the Mariners then. All right. The Red Sox, according to Fitzy, who is a Red Sox fan and does play-by-play, he said that they have a series against Cleveland at some point. So forgive me for picking out the wrong time frame, but the larger point would be we want to root for Boston to beat Cleveland whenever it is they do play. Pitch is up and away, 2-2 on Gunnar. No, I'm not trying to say anything's like, oh my God, it's sound of klaxon. Here's a ground ball. Gunnar grounds out. It's been a lot of strikeouts, Phantom. I'm just pointing it out. I'm not going to ignore it. I'm not saying it's, time to freak out or panic. But I would say, looking at that first at-bat here tonight and already seeing what I saw, that it's something worth monitoring. That's all. He should be fine. In the general scheme of things, he should be fine. I'm just saying, if he would happen to hit a cold streak at this stage of the season, it would be really tough for us. We've depended on him for so much, both on the field and at the plate. Other guys picking up the slack would be nice. Yeah, the inning is over. Sorry about that, folks. We're going to the bottom of the first. Orioles do not score. They do not get a runner on base. They are 3 up, 3 down. So Shane Baz is about ready. Bolte, McNeil, and Geloff due up for the Athletics. All right. First thing to check for with Baz is how good that knuckle curve is working. Because when that's working good, that's usually when he really puts out a good pitching line. 6+ innings, 2 runs or less kind of a line. All right, first pitch in the bottom of the first. And there you go. What is that, a 2-seamer? As a sinker. All right, some tailing action on a sinker that started off the plate and then came back over. Hit the outside edge for strike 1. Good first pitch. Next one's fouled off by Bolte, and the count 0-2. The Orioles are 6-20 when Baz starts, and his 14 losses tied for the most in Major League Baseball. This team knows they need to hit and need to give him some runs. And I'm worried about what kind of pressure that's going to put on him, because you can't not have that in your mind going into this game. 1-2 on Bolte. And this pitch over the plate, but a little low apparently. 2-2 the count. Sammy's doing the catching tonight. And I got to tell you, that looked like it hit the zone right there. Folks, get the B bag. That was strike 3, and we were robbed of it.
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Oh, my eyes!
Oh, nice play. Nice play by Encarnacion Strand on a slow roller to third base. He charged, threw off balance, and got the runner by less than half a step. And that runner is saying, please challenge. I think I'm safe. Bolte. And he looks out to me. He looks out to me. I hope they challenge, and I hope they lose it. He looks out to me, and I don't think they are challenging. That's kind of embarrassing for the rookie. Here's a ground ball backhanded by Gunnar at short. Throw over to first is there in time. Jeff McNeil grounds out quickly for out number 2. All right. So that missed third strike call doesn't come back to hurt us. We got 2 down. And the batter is Zach Geloff. 258 average for Geloff. He looks at a called strike. He's got 14 homers, 38 runs batted in. Breaking ball. There's a called strike, too. That knuckle curve. First look at that tonight. Two down and 2 strikes on the batter. Trying to get through a nice quick inning, Boz. Swing and a miss on a pitch. That knuckle curve, low and away, unhittable. A very promising first inning for Boz. This inning's over.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Shane Boz only having to throw 9 pitches. Just 9 pitches in the first. Get this man some runs. The hat is on. There's no excuses. Come on.
Do you believe in me?
What do we have to do? Folks, does anybody know any, like, I don't know, rituals? I'm willing to try anything. I'm willing to give up a toe. I'm willing to give up a toe of my choice for some run support tonight. I feel like I can get by with one less toe. I got to give up something. What do you want? What's the toe? I think a lot of people would think, well, you don't need your pinky toe. But I disagree. I think like the middle toe is like the least needed toe. I feel like I can get by. Get a bucket of KFC chicken for like Serrano. Joe Boo. Straight to the major league references. I love it. WWPCD. What would Pedro Serrano do? Foot fetishize. Fetishize is a great word. That's a good Scrabble word. You're also willing to give up my toe. Thank you, George. Going out on a limb for me like that? All right, we're ready for the top of the second. Encarnacion Strand takes up and in for ball 1. Folks, you know him, you love him. Encarnacion Strand hitting .272, slugging over .500, 7 homers, 28 RBI, swing and a miss. Now here's the problem. He's up there with nobody on base. That's usually when he doesn't do anything. Here's the 1-1 from Perkins. That one's low, maybe outside as well. Definitely low. Ball 2. Folks, we're coming up on 100 likes. We need a couple of dozen people to pitch in here. We got 151 in the room. More than half the room is yet to hit that button. Don't feel bad. Just help out. That's ball 3. Just a hair inside, apparently. 3-1. Hitters count. Small ballpark here. That ball's fouled back. Full count now. Noticing on social media, a lot of Reds fans noticing the production of Encarnacion Strand, wondering why the hell they ever gave up on him. 3-2 pitch. Fouled back. We'll do it again. I remember when the Royals gave up on Ryan O'Hearn. We went out there and plucked him off waivers. Worked out rather nice. This could be a similar This could be a very similar situation, according to Jimmy Stewart. Pitch outside in the dirt. That is ball 4. Leadoff walk for Encarnacion.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
All right. Look at this guy. He's like, there's nobody on base. What's the point of swinging the bat? I'll just walk. Leadoff man on for Baltimore. Here comes Sammy. Oh, that first pitch right down Broadway, a cutter that Sammy would love to get again. He took it for strike 1.
It's not my fault being the biggest and the strongest. I don't even exercise.
The 0-1 pitch. That ball's grounded to first, and this could be 2. They go to second for 1, back to first, and that is a double play. Oh, Sammy. Sammy, Sammy, Sammy. Sammy with the whammy.
Big buck, big buck. Stop it all.
That will clear the bases with 2 down. Here's Kobe Mayo. Folks, get it all on there.
Let's get it all on there. Just spread it out.
Kobe Mayo. This minor league looking ballpark. How many balls did he crush while down in the minors? Come on, buddy. Hit one into the trees. Oh, wait. Beavers is up. Sorry. Beavers is up. My fault. My apologies. Mayo is on deck. Beavers fouls back an 0-1 pitch. It's 0-2 with 2 down, nobody on. First mistake of the night. Announcing the wrong batter. Beavers is hitting .249 with 6 homers, 32 driven in. After waiting on the pitch, Beavers says, I want a timeout. Steps out of the box. He's back in there. 0-2 pitch. A little bit high. Fastball of 96 from Perkins. Here's the 1-2. A little tapper foul. We'll do it again. Come on, offense. Not sure what. Okay, here we go. 1-2 pitch. That's a called strike 3. And Beavers That ball was middle up. He just looked at it. The Orioles' first 2 innings have not done a damn thing against a bad pitch. I mean, Encarnacion Strand. Let me credit him. He got a walk, but that got erased by a double play. So the minimum of 6 batters in the first 2 innings. Looking for our first hit off this guy. Bottom of the second, coming up, no score. All right. Oh, that's right. Premier League is back, and my Spurs are god-awful again. Tottenham, what is going on with Tottenham Hotspur? Nevada is off to the Little League World Series Championship. Go Nevada. Hey, we've got a redirect from Fitzy. Hey, Fitz, how you doing, buddy? Thomas Fitzpatrick, folks.
Sorry, Charm City chat. Sorry.
Fitzy redirecting his audience over here. Welcome in, Fitzy and the gang. This game just getting started. It's going into the bottom of the second, scoreless. And so far, right now, us Oriole fans are just hoping that our offense is going to show up for Shane Boz for once. That's all we're really looking for here. Yes, sir. Oh, Fitz, just so you know, our best friend, the friendly trash talker, has already made an appearance tonight. I never got a chance to even read what he wrote. It's kind of tragic. So now Doug is using Thomas's name to go into Rhino's stream and ask for my Discord. Bro, explain to me, Doug, how you're not pathetic. Just explain it. Make it make sense. How the desperation that you're exhibiting isn't pathetic. Let me know. You're not the alpha male, dude. Sorry. Lawrence Butler leads off for the A's. He's got a 1-1 count. Pitch from Boz is in the dirt for ball 2. Oh, yeah. The only time Doug ever got through to my Discord was because JJ, being the nice guy that he is, and Doug coming up with a brilliant idea of pretending to be a nice person to get my Discord info, JJ took the bait and gave it out. And then Doug got in there, spent about 16 hours just dropping stupid posts about how I can't take the heat. Just, he didn't have anything to say. Eventually, I figured out how to boot him out, like totally boot him out. And ever since, he's been on the quest to try to get back into my Discord. To do what? It's not working, dude. Who cares? Full count on Butler, leading off the bottom of the second. Sorry, folks. Just a trip down memory lane. There's a called strike 3. Butler frozen on a fastball.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Boz just says, here, come on and hit this. And Butler doesn't even offer at it. See you later. 1 away. The batter is Tommy White. Her first pitch is high for ball 1. White was a first baseman last night. He's playing over a third tonight. 270 average, a couple of homers, 8 RBI. The 1-0. Not close. 2-0. Hey there, Mr. Canadian Turkey. Just a friendly turkey. Gobble, gobble. 2-0 pitch. Hit on the ground. Gunner backhands. Throws off balance. It's going to be a nice one. Yes! Dug out by Mayo on the one hopper to first. Nice play. Second out of the inning. Gunner going far to his right. Did everything right on this one. And Mayo with the scoop. Well played. Boz likes it. He pumps his fist. 2 down, bases empty. The batter is Donovan Walton. Walton didn't start in last night's game, but came on as a pinch hitter. Left-handed batter. Curveball in there for a strike. 1-1 on Walton. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. A changeup. Got Walton out in front of it. 2 down with the bases empty and 2 strikes on the batter. Shane Boz trying to make it 2 nice innings to start the night. The pitch. That one's going to be flared out to left. It's over the third baseman's head. It's down for a base hit. Beavers will pick it up. And where's that throw going? Not a good throw in. But the runner will hold on at first with a single. Walton going the other way. Tough break for Boz. But there are 2 down already. We can work around this. The batter is Muncy. And he fouls off the first pitch. This Max Muncy, unlike the veteran for the Dodgers, hits right-handed. So that's one way to tell them apart. 0-1 pitch in on the hands and popped up, and that ball is playable on the track for Mayo to catch. A foul pop-up will end the inning. First hit of the night goes to the A's. A little flare with 2 down, but no problem. Boz gets the next batter pretty quickly, and a little foul pop-up. We're heading now to the 3rd inning, folks. Both teams have gotten a runner on base. We got a walk. They got a hit. No score in Sacramento. Folks, I'm going to step away for a minute. Don't goo anywhere unless you're Doug. On a Saturday night, you're probably gooing all over the place. Loser. Be right back, folks.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake.
Bacon! Bacon! Where's the bacon? I smell bacon! 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 Gotta be bacon! Only one thing smells like bacon! That's bacon! Bacon, 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 bacon! There! From that bag! What's it say? I can't read! Please, please, give me what's in the bag! Chewy, yummy, smoky bacon!
There you go.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! No, 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 no! It's bacon!
No, it's Bacon Strips, brand dog snack from Purina. Bacon Strips. Dogs don't know it's not bacon.
It's bacon!
Where's you from?
Baltimore.
What?
Baltimore.
Baltimore? What's that?
Look, it doesn't really matter, all right?
Hey, we got over 100 likes already. Thanks so much, folks.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
We are in the triple digits, and we're only getting started. Keep it up. Bacon. Oh, who doesn't love bacon? Folks, it's the only reason that being a vegetarian is just simply off the table for me. I might be able to resist every other form of meat, but not bacon. Sorry. Got to draw the line somewhere. Want to know the count on Kobe Mayo? Oh, mayo? Like a bacon, like a BLT with a little bit of mayo? Oh, and I don't even like tomato. All right, come on, Mayo. We got a 2-0 count, and now 3-0. Come on.
Let's get it all on there. Just spread it out.
I mean, bacon. Crispy, crispy bacon. Just saying the word crispy right now. You're salivating right now. That's ball 4. Not a single pitch close. Mayo didn't even start to swing at a single one of those offerings. We got a leadoff walk.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Yeah, us Americans know all about your Canadian bacon, okay? It's an imposter. I decree that you start calling it Ontario bacon. There. Now let's have a culture war about it. 0-1 the count on Colton Cowser. God, things are getting so stupid. Pitch low, 1-1 the count. I mean, it's been Lake Ontario for like 500 frickin' years. Just stop it. Maybe spend some time worrying about things that matter. Taking care of some stuff. Put your Sharpie away. That ball gets away. A pickoff move on Mayo. He's trying for second, and he's only getting in there safely, barely. Mayo, I think, feels a little bit embarrassed. By the way, his helmet hair is on point. Mayo's working quite the mullet. So a pickoff move. The ball goes down over toward the right side of the stands, maybe where the tarp is. A good throw in, made a play over at first. Mayo kind of. Are they going to review this? Uh-oh. The umpires are huddled together. Manager's going to challenge. I guess they're saying Mayo at some point lost contact with the bag while the tag was applied. And I can see where that opening might be on the replay here. Mayo kind of with an awkward slide. His front foot did skip over the bag. Trail foot came back to keep contact, but there was... He might be out. He might be out, folks. I don't have a good feeling for us here. The only thing working for us is that whole indisputable evidence, and if you don't have it, the call on the field would stand. We're definitely due for something to go our way. But it doesn't look good to me right here. The one thing is, where the tag would be applied, the one angle they're showing, like, I'm sure the tag is there, but you can't see it because Mayo's own leg is blocking the entire glove as that camera is looking towards from the opposite opposite angle. So we might get bailed out here. We might get bailed out here. I think in reality he's out, but again, with the way the replay works and everything else, we might get bailed out. Hang in there. Call stands. Mayo is safe. Ah. Okay. About damn time something went our way. Again, for reasons explained already, that's how we got to be safe. But I'm telling you right now, I don't think he was. So, runner at second base in a scoreless ball game, nobody out. Cowser resumes his at-bat with a count of 1 ball, 1 strike. And the next pitch, that ball's fouled away. He's late on that changeup. He got a high changeup and waited too long to offer at it. 1-2. Come on, buddy. Make contact. Move that runner up. Pitch. In the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Come on. Productive out. Not that I want an out. Just if you make an out, make it productive. The 2-2 to Cowser. Popped up. Did he get it? It made a loud crack off the bat. It's going to send the center fielder back to the track. Mayo can coast over to third base. And it is a productive out for the Milkman. A loud first out to deep center field. All right. Who is the guy responsible for getting him in? It's going to be Leody Taveras. And isn't it so nice when your number 9 hitter up in a spot like this is not named Carlos Narvaez? Taveras has got a couple of different ways to possibly score this run. We know he can lay a bunt down. He takes high for ball 1. Come on, Leo.
Come on, let's dance.
Orioles have a run 90 feet away. Taveras can drive him in. The 1-0 pitch. Right there, and the throw down to third. Mayo is back. Man, that pitch right down the middle. 1-1 the count. Come on, folks. One more time. Come on, the pitch. That ball's hit well. That's going to drive somebody in. That ball is over the head and over the wall. Bye, birdie. Oh, it's a cheap home run in a small ballpark. Taveras just clearing a low wall and right. No, it bounced over. Oh, I screwed up the call. I thought that got out of here. We got the lead. Oh, I thought that got out. Folks, it landed on the wall. It landed in front of the wall, bounced up and over. Oh, my God. We got a 1-0 lead. Sorry about the bad call. So sorry. Taveras, though, comes in clutch again. Gives us the lead with an RBI double. And now he has himself in scoring position. Folks, sorry about that. Nearly got out of here. It would have been such a cheap home run. Check swing on 0-1 to Holiday, and he went around 0-2. Folks, sorry about the late call there.
It's magic, you know.
Good hitting by Taveras. 0-2 on Holiday. Pitch. What are you swinging at, bro? Holiday strikes out, 2 down. All right, we got a lead. And we still have a runner in scoring position here now for Pete Alonso. All right, we're going to watch Alonso here. First of all, Pete, you know they might not want to pitch to you in this spot, so be selective. Well, he's swinging away first pitch. It looked like a heater that caught the top of the zone. It's an 0-1 count on Alonso.
A polar bear stirs.
Come on, buddy. Catcher setting up outside. The pitch breaks away outside, and he swung and missed. It's 0-2. Come on, Pete. Just relax, man. Ocean waves. 0-2 pitch. Alonso chased that slider again and struck out. Phantom, I'm sorry, but I call it like I see it, man. Something's wrong with Pete at the moment. He struck out again. Folks, this inning is over, but the Orioles do pick up a run and get a lead here in the third inning. After 2.5, it's the Orioles 1 and the Athletics nothing. Come on, Pete. We need you, buddy. Just got to calm down. You're fine. What is this? What? I'm sorry. Thank you, Matt, for getting rid of the comment because that was full of expletives, but forgive me for my morbid curiosity. I was trying to read it. You do that dumb shit all the effing time. Don't call shit. You irritate the hell out of me. You sitting there watch a call shit wrong. Okay. Thanks for the feedback. Appreciate it. Wow. I got some people out there you might get along with, Joseph. There's some folks out there who feel just like you do. You know that? It's amazing. Sorry I didn't live up to the standards that you had set for a channel that you didn't even know existed until, I'm assuming, 20 minutes ago? That's my favorite thing about people that find this channel and they don't like it. Like they've been wronged. Like, what if you just never found the channel? Are you still irritated? What does it matter? There are literally 100,000 other YouTube channels to check out. Go have fun. People are so weird. Just one after the next. Oh, God. Being online has turned so many people into something not quite human. I don't know what it is. Carlos Cortez fouls off the first pitch here in the bottom of the third. The Orioles ahead 1-0. Next pitch from Boz is a knuckle curve, low and in, 1-1. So Boz has a lead, but we certainly need to give him more than one run. Not enough. Got to keep it going. 1-1 pitch, fouled back, 1-2. Yeah, I just don't know. They love to come at me. They love it. And it's like, what do you think the outcome of any of these confrontations is really going to be? Whether it's Joan last night. Here's a ground ball foul. Our old pal Doug. Somebody next week that I haven't even seen yet will just pop in. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball. That is line. Oh, Encarnacion Strand drops that liner. He had to get it out of the air, backhanding it. He needs to make that catch. unfortunately, that will result in a leadoff base runner for the A's. And waiting to see what the scoring is. They're going to give Cortez a hit there. I disagree. You got to make that catch. And plus, that's going to hurt Boz if he comes around to score. This pitch is popped foul out of play by Jonah Heim. Heim hit a solo home run last night, his 12th of the season. Hey, George is celebrating 23 months. He's on the verge of 2 years as a Magic member. Saying, death to the dickweeds. Thanks, George. Here's another foul ball. 0-2 the count on Heim. Thank you, George. The one thing about these membership anniversary chat messages, there's no thing for me to tap to hit the like on it, but I appreciate the message, sir.
Message for you, son.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Ah, 0-2 to Heim. Boz is holding the ball a while, and now the pitch. Hit on the ground toward Holiday. He goes to second for one. Gunner's return throw is in time. A double play. Come on.
It takes two to make it out of sight.
Hit it. All right. 2 down, nobody on. In the bottom of the third. I like adjusting my mic stand. Henry Bolte, the leadoff man, his second time up. He looks at a strike. Good first pitch there from Boz. Hitting the corner, knee high on the outside. Oh, 1 pitch. That's off the plate. Right out of the hand. 1-1 the count. Folks, we got over 200 people in the room right now. Welcome in. Hope you're having a nice Saturday night, unless you're named Doug Davis. Here's a comebacker over the mound and past second base into center field. That is a single for Bolte. And how big is that double play now? A 2-out single with nobody on after the double play. And that'll bring up Jeff McNeil. Honey bunches of oats, you're gonna love them. The best of the bunch. First pitch, swung on and fouled to the right by McNeil. I think Doug wishes he had an eggplant. I think it would be more accurate to say Doug wishes he had an eggplant. Here's a pop-up. Should end the inning. Gunner going out into shallow left. Now it's Beavers coming in, and he's got it. The inning is over. A double play helps work around a couple of base runners here for Boz. He has now gone 3 innings without a run. 3 hits, no walks, couple of strikeouts. We go to the 4th, folks. It's 1-0 Baltimore. Yeah. Yeah, I just love, again, the concept of, like, imagine, like, you're on your Netflix, right? Everything's like a movie. Everything's like a pre-recorded, pre-made piece of content. How many times have you clicked on some Netflix content and you're into the thing like 15, 20 minutes and you go to yourself, you know what? This sucks. I don't like this. This story's not good, or it's boring me, or whatever. It's just not my cup of tea. And what do? You just move on to find another thing to watch. You don't sit there and like, look up the director and send him an email and go, hey, you know, I was trying to watch your movie and it sucked. And, you know, I kind of feel like, you know, you owe me an apology or something. Like, what, just because I'm live and you have the ability to talk right to me, like, that means you're entitled to just, you know, just shit on what I'm doing? Why? I think that speaks a lot about you as a person, not me. But keep on doing it, folks. I don't care. I'll just keep responding to it whichever way I'm in the mood to do it. Some nights I'll just ignore it. Other nights I'll lean into it. But it's up to me. I make that decision. It's fun being me. All right, folks. Happy holidays. We're coming up on 150 likes. Some people like this stuff. It's amazing. All right. We're underway, top of the fourth, and we have Gunnar Henderson leading off. He takes outside for ball one.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
3, 4, 5 hitters due up for the Orioles. Pitch from Perkins. That's very high, 2-0. I would say let this guy get himself into some trouble. Come on. We're due for a big inning. Come on. 2-0 the count. Pitch. Lay off that pitch. Good eye. That one started in the zone, dropped below for ball 3. 3-0. And Gunnar's swinging on 3-0 at a pitch that barely touched the zone, if at all, up and away. 3-1. Gunnar. Dude. You got a 3-1 count against a right-handed crappy pitcher that you've already seen once tonight. You better square up a pitch. That's ball 4. Take your base, Gunnar. Take your base. Leadoff walk.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
I want to know my all-time like count for the channel, says Book Doc. Well, Book Doc, how many games do you estimate you have been here to watch? Because I've called about 500 games. First pitch to Encarnacion is a strike. Folks, in Cars, he drew a walk his first time. In Cars. And now for the first time tonight has a runner on base. Time to start hitting. That ball's lined. In through a base hit into left field. Oh, I was worried someone on the left side, the shortstop or the third baseman, was going to just snag it out of the air. I held my breath, but Encarnacion Strand got a hanger here, went up and got it, and pulled it into left field for a single. The Orioles now have something cooking. First and second, nobody out. And Sammy Basayo. Come on, Sammy. We need a good at-bat from you. First pitch. Sammy's going after it, and he pops it straight up and shallow, and that's not going to help anybody. Butler coming in makes the catch. Everybody has to hold. Sammy, what are you doing, pal? I think you've been back long enough now to start locking in a little better than that. Dylan Beavers with one out. First and second for the Orioles.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
Come on, Dylan. Pick up your teammate. First pitch, breaking ball in there for a strike. Beavers struck out his first time. Got 2 men on. Now we're looking for the big hit. Trying to get a crooked number on the board here. The 0-1 pitch. That one drops a changeup that started high and hits the top of the zone for strike 2. All right, Beavers. You got a good 2-strike plate approach compared to a lot of guys on our team. Come on. 0-2. Beavers fouls it off. Out in front of it. I'm not worried about Beavers with 2 strikes, folks. Let's go. Not worried at all. Here's a throw down to second base. And Gunner's back safely. Gunner at second, Encarnacion Strand at first. 1 away, 1-0 Orioles in the top of the 4th. Beavers with an 0-2 count. The pitch swung on and missed. Damn it. A changeup. A quality pitch with 2 strikes on the batter. That ball really dipped down and out of reach. 2 away. It's going to be Kobe Mayo. We need the big hit.
Let's get it all on there. Just spread it out.
Can Mayo deliver the big 2-out hit? First pitch. Swing and a miss on that sweeper. Mayo drew a walk and came around to score the only run of the ball game back in the 3rd. So he's up for the 2nd time in as many innings. Come on. 0-1 pitch. That one's hit out toward right. Is it going to carry? Oh, it won't. That ball gets to the edge of the warning track and is caught by Butler for out number 3. The Orioles cannot rally here. 2 men left on base. Ah, man, why are we making this so difficult? We're going to the bottom of the 4th. We're up 1-0. My, oh my, I think I'm due for a lucky. 3 men left on now for Baltimore, 2 for the Athletics. Hey, let me tell you about tomorrow's game. I think I forgot to update it in the scrolling text. Yeah, I did. Tomorrow's game has a 4:05 p.m. first pitch, Eastern Time, 4:05 Eastern, which means coverage will start here on the channel at 3:45 p.m. for the finale here in Sacramento. I hope you'll join me and everybody else for that one. In that finale, you're going to have Chris Bassett going up against Jeffrey Springs, a left-hander. By the way, if the probable starters hold as they are at the moment, when we go to Colorado, the finale, the 3rd game of that series, which will be on Wednesday afternoon, we'll be facing old friend Tomoyuki Sagano. He is scheduled to pitch that 3rd game against Brandon Young. That should be interesting. All right, so the Texas game was final. Cleveland. Is there anything else worth the scoreboard watching tonight? There's only 2 other games. Arizona and the Giants tied at 1. The Phillies with a 1-0 lead against the Angels in L.A. That's heading to the 4th. Here we go to the bottom of the 4th. Shane Baz, first pitch is inside, ball 1 to Zach Geloff. Well, we definitely have respectable Yankee fans that hang out in here. Scotty Boy being the most, the best example I can think of. This pitch fouled away, 1-1 the count on Geloff. We get fans from all over the place. Baz Delivers. And a curveball off the plate. 2-1. Folks, come on, 150 likes. We got to push there. We got a low-scoring game that's going to be halfway over here pretty soon. So we got to pick up the slack a little bit. We got over 200 people here. Please take a moment. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Take a moment and hit that thumbs up right below the screen, please. I promise you it's not an empty gesture. I'm not doing it to flex, like, hey, look how many likes I got. It helps the channel grow, is what it does. This curveball is outside. Full count. Here comes the payoff pitch. And yes, hit the top of that zone. That knuckle curve sneaking in from the top shelf. Shane Boz, look at this.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Hit the bricks, pal. You're done.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Well, I say when you gotta go, you gotta go.
How about this? Peace, love, dope. Now get the hell out of here.
Lawrence Butler takes up and away for ball 1. 1 down in the bottom of the 4th. Any fans from Africa? According to the stats on my YouTube studio, yes. We're going to get a challenge call on a called strike up and in, and I think Butler might win this. It did look like it was up and, yeah, it was high. Butler gets the call overturned. The count now 2-0 on him. The pitch. That's a curve low, 3-0. Boz throwing a lot of those knuckle curves right now. No smoking. Says who? Is this my newest tell me what to do person? I had a 10-minute break there for a while. Swing and a miss on 3-0. 3-1 the count. Butler had the green light. He got a fastball up in the zone, but he missed it. Three-one pitch. Up and in. That's ball 4. A 1-out walk. A 1-out walk. Tommy White is due up next. Grounds it out to shortstop his first time. Back in the 2nd inning. How about a ground ball double play right now? First pitch right in there for a strike. Boz's pitch count is doing just fine right now. The 0-1. That ball's hit toward Gunner. This could be 2. He steps on the bag for 1 over to first. Another double play. BW calls it, folks. That ends the inning. Another double play ball. Shane Boz. He might not be getting all the run support that he deserves, but he's getting the defensive support. Couple of double plays here tonight. 4 innings in the books. We go to the 5th. The Orioles ahead 1-0. It'll be Cowser, Taveras, and Holiday due up for Baltimore. Folks, 3 likes. We're getting the 150. And then the push to 200. By the way, if you're watching right now and you're not subscribed, allow me to take this break to try and convince you to give it a chance. It's free. Subscribing. There's a button below. You press it. It says subscribe. You're now a bird watcher. It's that simple. For some reason, you're not fully satisfied with the free content available on the channel. You can always unsubscribe. You don't have to do any paperwork or show up in court. Nothing. It's very simple. But, yeah. If you want a place to catch live play-by-play baseball, join up. It's easy. There's also Magic memberships available if you'd like to support the channel. $3.99 a month, or at least depending on where you are. It works out to about 17 cents a ball game. We got the month of September coming up here soon. It'd be a good month if you're only going to be a bird watcher for 1 month. Why not make it September? Why not do it for the pennant chase? Or the pennant race? Or the wild card race? Pennant? What pennant? Let's just get into the wild card. All right. Folks, let's get those cows and milkmen up in the chat. First pitch to Cowser is high for ball one. We are starting the fifth inning. Saturday night in Sacramento. Cowser's 0 for 1. Pitch. Hit hard, but foul. A little early on that changeup. A little bit early. Mailbag. Hey, it's our first mailbag. I didn't know we had that segment until just now. Cowser hits the ball in the air down the left field corner, and it will be out of play. Foul ball. Will Pete Alonso get a hit tonight? I sure hope so. I sure hope so. 1-2 on Cowser, and he steps out for time. Perkins winds, and the delivery is swung on and fouled back behind the plate. Through the first 4 innings, the Orioles with 2 runs on 3 hits. The A's have 3 hits as well without a run. They do have an error on the board. 1-2 to Cowser again. That ball's hit hard. I think he got it. Right center and deep. Keep going. That ball is gone. Bye, birdie. The milkman delivers. A baker's dozen on the season now. 388 feet to right center. The Orioles have doubled their lead. It is 2-0. Oh, he got a pitch middle, and knew what to do with it.
Oh, it's magic, you know. Oh, it's magic.
Strike one to Tavares.
You believe in magic.
The cow jumped over the moon. That pitch is high. 1-1 on Tavares.
Oh, come on, let's dance.
Keep it going, folks. We got the top of the order next. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Tavares, I'm sorry, he fouled that off. Strike 2 either way. Tavares came up with a big RBI double his first time up to give us the first run. Production out of the number 9 spot. What a difference no Narvaez in the lineup makes. 1-2 pitch is hit in the air to center. That one is going to stay in the yard. Backing up and onto the warning track. The catch is made out there by Bolte for out number 1. Holiday coming up. Yep, they're all 80s commercials. First pitch. That one's tapped up the third base line. The pitcher, Perkins, picks it up, throws, and no, you're not going to have a play. Holiday will have himself an infield single with 1 out. Folks, this is an 80s sprinkler that you're listening to. A sprinkler that was manufactured in the 1980s. Yes. So Holiday aboard, here comes Alonso. And yes, we do want him to get a hit right now.
A polar bear stirs.
That's from a nature documentary in the 80s. Perkins is ready, the first pitch. And chopped foul over toward the A's dugout for strike 1. Come on, Charm City. That bugle from the 1880s. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away 0-2. Here it is again. I just love being a smart ass. I'm sorry. I was built that way. Oh, I'll never forget the first time a teacher in grade school called me a smartass. That pitch outside, 1-2. I'm like, well, what's the problem? You got the word smart in there. I'm in school. Seems like I'm at least halfway in good shape. 1-2 on Alonso. The pitch. That ball's hit out towards center. It's going to hang up there for Bolte. He makes the catch. 2 down. Yeah. To the principal's office with you, smartass. Gunnar Henderson's up. Runner at first, 2 down. Gunnar 0 for 1. He drew a walk in the 4th. And Holiday looked like he's thinking about taking off on Perkins, but he stepped off while Holiday retreated back to first. 2 down. Here's the pitch. Low and in, ball 1 to Gunnar. You want a live charge for old time's sake? Oh, boy. You know, it is late enough in the morning where I can get away with it. Sure, it's after 10 a.m. here. There's probably construction noise going on and stuff. Yeah, I can do that. Outside, folks, we got a 2-0 count. There you go. 2-0 pitch. Fouled away, 2-1. That's right, folks. How'd I do? Was it like reliving a fond memory? There's activity in the A's pen. A lefty named Jose Suarez. He's a chunky guy. Might be related to Albert. I know he's got a brother, Robert. 2-1 on Gunnar. There's a snap throw to first. Holiday's back standing. Orioles 2, Athletics nothing. We're in the top of the 5th. Orioles getting their second run here in the inning on a solo shot by Colton Cowser. The 2-1 to Gunner. That's up and away, 3-1. All right, folks, cover your ears. All right, let's see the charges. 3-1 pitch. Outside, ball 4. Take your base.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
That'll get In Cars up with 2 men on and 2 out. And this is when he's always helping us, isn't it? Oh, wait a minute. Damn it. Where did my stream go? My game just cut off right just right now. Don't make me miss In Cars at bat.
In Cars. In Cars.
Hang in there, folks. Not a happy camper at the moment. Oh, there is a mound meeting. Okay, I didn't miss a damn thing. I didn't miss nothing. Mound meeting for the A's. Waiting on that. Where's that Diablo sandwich? All right, here is Encarnacion Strand. 2 down. Runners at first and second. Perkins staring in. Oh, my goodness. Come on. And what happened? It just jumped right to commercial break in progress. I'm going to assume that there was a 1-pitch out to end the inning. What happened here? Encarnacion Strand grounds out to third base. Folks, that is pretty anticlimactic, but the inning is over. Encarnacion Strand, I'm assuming on the first pitch, hit a ground ball to third, and that retires the side. The Orioles leave 2 men on base, but they do get a run to widen their 1-run lead to 2. At the end of 4.5, half the ball game in the books, the Orioles have a lead of 2-0 going to the bottom of the 5th. Come on. Will you unmute this, please? What are you doing? All right, folks, I'm going to need a minute here to beat up my other laptop. It's being a pain in the tuchus. Be right back.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay when Monday the Monster...
Batter to begin the bottom of the 5th for the A's is Donovan Walton. And after ball 1, he's got strike 1 on a curveball from Boz. 1-1 the count to Walton. Pitch is high, 2-1. Two one pitch. There's another curve, and it's a swing and a miss. 2-2. All right. Welcome back. Your dreams are your ticket out. 2-2 pitch. Curveball hit on the ground toward Holiday. He's got it. Over to first. In time, one away. Shane Baz now has 2 runs. We give him another. I don't know if he is going to know how to handle it. Max Muncy's coming up. That funky Muncy. First pitch. Wow, he turned on that pitch up and in. That was out of the zone. He pops it up foul for strike 1. Thank you. Yeah, thinking about the past, it just brings up so many memories. That's a good Stephen Wright line. Here's a curveball that misses inside to Muncy, 1-1. The pitch. And another swing at a pitch way up and in. And a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Keep throwing a pitch there if he's going to swing at it. I think he throws something low and away, and he got him. He's thinking about up and in. Pitch. It's up. A fastball. It's fouled away. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Did I say thank you for getting to 150 likes already?
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
The 1-2 pitch. Oh, he tries to check his swing. They appeal. He went around. See you later. Strikeout for Baz.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Oh, he definitely went around. 2 away in the inning. Home plate ump could have rung him up. Here's Cortez. Cortez has one of the 3 hits for the Athletics tonight, an infield single in the 3rd. First pitch is a changeup inside ball 1. Sponges grow in the ocean. That kills me. I wonder how much deeper the ocean would be if that didn't happen. Here's a check swing, but it's a called strike. 1-1 on Cortez. The 1-1 popped up on the first base side. Mayo near the coaching box makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. 5 innings complete of shutout ball from Shane Baz. We head to the 6th. The Orioles lead it 2-0. Edward with an odometer update. Folks, welcome in new subscribers. The odometer has hit 5850, hun. Come on. We are getting near 6,000. We're going to try to get to 5,900, I think, before the end of this road trip. I would hope. And then we're counting down to 6K. Let's go, folks. Yes. Welcome in. I rubbed spot remover on my dog, and now he's gone. I bought powdered water, but I don't know what to add. You know, there's a fine line between fishing and just standing by the river looking like an idiot. I was in a job interview, and the guy wondering why I was reading a book, and I said, don't worry, but let me ask you a question. If you were driving your car at the speed of light, and then you turned your headlights on, would they do anything? Well, never mind. I don't want to work for you. eh. One time my aunt wanted to tell me to come over and talk to her. She said, come over here. I said, what for? She just said, come over here. I walked over there. She reached and gave me a $5 bill, and she said, don't tell your mother I gave you this. I said, it's going to cost you a lot more than that. Oh, I butchered that one. You got to get every word just right. Folks, we're back underway, and the Orioles have already made one out on one pitch with a new pitcher out on the mound for the Athletics, left-hander Jose Suarez. He's a chunky guy, and he's got an ERA in the 5s. So that first out was already made by Samuel Basallo, and what a bad night at the plate for him. He made another one-pitch out, grounding a ball in front of the catcher and thrown out. Beavers lays off an 0-1 pitch low and away to even up the count.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
Here's the line drive to the opposite field. That's down for a base hit. Dylan Beavers takes a slider the other way for a one-out single. We've got traffic here in the 6th. Folks. Yeah, Sammy just, he's got a couple things got to work on here. Kobe Mayo's up. First pitch is a strike. Mayo facing a lefty. We always get excited about that, don't we, folks?
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
Kobe Mayo with a chance to double this lead to 4-0. That pitch outside, 1-1. This pitcher has not missed a meal. Looks like the son of Bartolo Colon. 1-1 pitch. Reached for, and Mayo is going to hit a ball that's going to find some real estate in shallow center field. Off the end of the bat, Kobe Mayo. Oh, wait, that's... Yeah, Beavers moves up to second base. We got first and second one out, folks. And Colton Cowser. Cowser due up. Home run in the last at-bat. Facing a lefty here. 2 on with the 1 out. The pitch taken for a strike. Cowser's got better numbers than Gunnar now. I mean, it's just ridiculous. The counting numbers are behind, but that's only because of at-bats. Cowser with a ball to left center. On the run is Bolte, and he's going to make the catch. That ball just hung up in the air too long. Looking for that left center field alleyway. 2 down with runners still at first and second. The batter now, Leody Taveras. Come on, Leody. Another big clutch 2-out runner in scoring position hit would be lovely.
Oh, come on, let's dance.
Taveras batting right-handed for the first time tonight. Beavers, the lead runner, dancing off second base. Here's a ground ball. That is past the diving glove and through down the left field line, a base hit. That should score a couple. The ball deadens right at the wall, and 2 runs will score standing. A 2-run, 2-out double by Taveras. Clutch, clutch, clutch. 4-0, Baltimore.
Oh, it's magic, you know. Oh, it's magic. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic. Breakdown.
4-0. And back to the top of the order. Holiday looks at a strike. On a night where Pete hasn't done anything, Gunner's 0 for 1, Sammy's 0 for 3, but the bottom of the order here, Beavers, Mayo, Cowser, and Taveras, all with hits. Beavers has scored once, Mayo has scored twice. Here's an inside-out swing, ground ball to third. Muncy waits. He was going to think about tagging the runner and then just barely gets the throw to first in time. I'm sorry, that's White at third. With that throw. That's the final out of the inning. But the Orioles double their lead for the second time tonight. Cowser turned a 1-0 game to 2-0, and on one swing, Taveras, a 2-run double, turns a 2-0 lead to 4-0. Mayo and Beavers coming around the score. As we go to the bottom of the 6th, 4-0 Orioles. So again, 6, 7, and 8, 9 hitters all have at least one hit. They've combined to go 5 for 11 with 4 runs scored and 4 RBI. All the production down there at the bottom. Fantastic. Somebody needs to pick up the slack. The bottom of the order doing it here tonight. Taveras was making a new path. How nice is it to have a number 9 hitter that gives you a chance? I mean, that's 2 times tonight. The number 9 spot comes up with 2 down and men on base. And I'm telling you right now, if it was Narvaez, it would have been an automatic out. Chilo has graced us with his presence, folks. We'll see how that goes. 4-0 Orioles as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Shane Baz is only on 63 pitches. He's in good shape to give us 2 more innings at least. I ruined your joke about the ump's comments from the... Well, how I ruined a joke? I hate ruining a joke. Oh, for the Taveras... Ah, I see. I'm sorry. Brain broken. Him brain broken. How much? I'm out of coffee, too, so I have an excuse. There's nothing here. I got nothing, folks. We got a 4-0 lead. Shane Baz has been great so far tonight, and he's got some real run support, finally. There's a called strike at the bottom of the zone to Jonah Heim. 9, 1, and 2 batters due up here for the Athletics. Heim hit into a double play, his only other trip to the plate. Pitch inside, 1-1. Folks, we got over 200 people here. We can get to 200 likes with your help. If you haven't already hit the button, we are 20-something away from getting to that magic number. And I promise, once we get to 200, I start pumping the brakes. I don't bug you too much about that whole like count thing. Because I understand for those that do it, I want to help them out by not making them listen to me bring it up all night long. 2-1 pitch. Curveball low, 2-2. No, 3-1, sorry. 3-1. Pitch number 68 on the night is high, and that is a leadoff walk to the number 9 hitter. That is not what you wanted to see following a inning like we had at the plate. Leadoff walk for Boz. And now the top of the order, Henry Bolte, 1 for 2 with a single. First pitch to him, curveball taken for a strike. Next offering is hit in the air, right side. Holiday, looks like it's his ball. He's got it right on the lip of the outfield grass. That is the first out here for Boz in the 6th. Nice weak little pop-up. Keep on keeping on, Shane. Jeff McNeil, the next batter due up, 0 for 2. First pitch, breaking ball, fouled away. So the question again at the beginning of the night for Boz in terms of what he needs to do, I said that knuckle curve, if it's working, he'll be in good shape. Not only has it been working, he's been using it a ton tonight. And so far, he has shut the A's down. 0-1 pitch. Oh, he got into that one. Oh, it's going to drop in. I thought the ball was hit a lot harder, but it was hit to a spot for a base hit into right center field for McNeil. So now it's 2 on with 1 out for the A's. And then we're getting into their 3-4 batters here. Let's get another double play. Yes, that sounds like a plan. This is where Alvarez needs to keep an eye on things. First pitch is a called strike, top of the zone. Geloff has struck out both times up so far tonight. Let's make it a 3 for 3. The pitch, breaking ball. Oh, that looked like it might have caught the corner, but that's a tough pitch for an ump to call a strike. I'll be honest. If it did hit the corner, that's a tough one to call a strike. 1-1 on Geloff. That ball's hit out towards center field, and it's down for a single. That ball dying out there in front of Cowser, but the lead runner stops at third, and the bases are now loaded. And this is what I'm talking about. Albie, don't let them come all the way back. Get somebody stirring just in case. Boz has been great tonight, but you never know when things start falling apart. That pitch was left way out over the middle of the plate. And we're lucky that that ball didn't get barreled up any harder than it did. There's a mound meeting now with Drew French in the infield talking to Boz. And hopefully part of this break involves somebody stirring in the bullpen. Umpire is in on the meeting. And it is now broken up. Lawrence Butler is the batter due next with the bases loaded. Best chance tonight for the A's. We have 1 out already. A ground ball could get us out of this. We'll trade out for a run here, I'm sure. Here we go. First pitch to Butler. Just a hair outside for ball one. All right, buddy. Give us something good here. The 1-0 in the dirt. Butler not offering. It's 2-0. We need to throw a strike. Dangerous count with the bases loaded. Need a quality pitch. Here's the 2-0. That one bounces in. Not close. 3-0. This is after a mound meeting. Please tell me we have somebody getting loose quick. This all started with a leadoff walk to the number 9 batter. That was certainly a red flag right there. 3-0 pitch. Ball 4, not close. A run comes in on a bases loaded walk. It's 4-1. My, oh my, Shane Baz has suddenly lost it. Now, how long is Albanese going to stick with him? It's the same situation. One ground ball could end this thing. Josh Walker is the pitcher up for the Orioles, left-hander, in their bullpen. First pitch here is high for ball one to Tommy White. You got to go after this guy. Come on, right-handed batter. No offense to the guy, but no numbers to scare you here. You got to go after him. Crowd's making noise now. 1-0 pitch. That one's hit towards third. Please go foul. It does. Wow. Oh, boy, a chopper up the third base line. It was fair after the first bounce, and after the second bounce, it finally kicked foul on the third bounce just in front of the bag. Otherwise, that's an infield hit and another run scores. My goodness. All right, there might have been a couple of bounces before the bag, but we got off on that one. That could have been a problem. The batter, who obviously ran down to first on that ball up the line there, is just now ready to step back into the box. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 4-1 Orioles in the bottom of the 6th. Bases are loaded. Baz is ready in the pitch. Popped up behind the plate, foul for strike 2. Snuck a fastball, a sinker at the top of the zone. Pitch number 83 coming up. The 1-2. Curveball. That one's popped up. Where is it? Don't drop. It's a basket catch by Taveras. He throws home, and the runner at third, McNeil, will have to retreat. A shallow pop-up. Taveras with a lot of ground to cover. It was about 3 seconds of your heart about to pop out of your chest, wondering if that ball might drop in on us. It does not, and Taveras fires home to hold the runners. 2 down with the bases still loaded for Donovan Walton, a left-hander. Now, did Walker get ready for this matchup? If he did, Albanese is not going to him. Baz versus Walker, 2 down in the 6th. If he gets this third out, it's a quality start. But if he doesn't, it could be disastrous. Big moment in the ball game. Walton 1 for 2 tonight. Boz is ready in the pitch. That one bounces away. It actually hits Walton on the foot, and it scores a run on a hit by a pitch. You had Walker ready to face a lefty. You get the lefty up there. Now there's a righty due up. What was the point of getting up Walker? I can't with Alvarez. I just can't. I can't. Why do you do this, dude? Here comes Albie now. 4-2 the score. Albie asks for the lefty with a righty now due up. Okay. I get you want Boz to get a quality start and all this. I get it, man, but come on. Big picture, Albie, big picture. We've had too many of these situations recently where he's not going to the pen quick enough. And somehow we've been able to figure out how to win anyway. Two down with the bases loaded. They're going to the bullpen for Walker. No, it's Hoppy. I take it back. Folks, okay. Okay, terrific. Hoppy. And I think Hoppy's got one job here. After getting used last night to save the ball game, this is pretty much a save situation in the 6th. Albie's going to ask Hoppy to get this right-handed batter out and end the inning, and probably that'll be it for Hoppy. Hoping for like 5 pitches or less. Hoppy has not given up a run in what is now, 9 appearances for the team here since getting traded over from the Mariners. He's been fantastic. Forgive me for assuming they were going to Walker. The only time they showed me the bullpen, that was the only guy getting loose. Hoppy must have gotten loose in a hurry. He's still warming up on the main mound right now. I think he must have gotten a couple extra throws in after Albie had called for him. Again, this seems like a super... I hope he got enough time to warm up. All right, here we go, folks. Once again, game is potentially on the line right now. Orioles up 4-2, but Oakland, sorry. I just want to say something other than the A's or Athletics from time to time. The A's have the bases loaded 2 down. First pitch to Muncy. That bounces in there, and a nice stop by Basayo. It needed to be nice. You can't let anything get away from you. Come on. We've already had one. Come on. Ball 1 to Muncy. My goodness. Make this inning stop. The 1-0 pitch. That's not close. I don't know if he had enough time to warm up. 2 pitches missing badly makes it 2-0. Not close, ball 3. He wasn't getting enough time to warm up. This is on Alvarez, man. I can't believe this crap. We're hanging on for dear life. 3-0 the count with the bases loaded. There's already been a runner walked in already. The 3-0. There's a strike. A sinker. My, oh my. Carlos Cortez would be next. There are 2 down. We're trying to get Muncy. Hoppy leans in and now sets at the belt. The 3-1 pitch. Swung on, hit towards third, charging, throwing, and in time to first to get the 3rd out. Encarnacion Strand makes a hell of a play on defense. He could not hesitate. He could not stutter. Everything needed to be right, and it was. The inning is over. The A's do rally and cut this 4-0 lead in half, but we know it could have been worse. We'll head to the late innings. Shane Baz's night is over. The score reads 4-2 Orioles heading into the 7th. Thank goodness, Encarnacion Strand. Folks.
Besides that, it's on the reflexes.
My goodness. That was a lot of anxiety. Come on. There's going to be a new pitcher on for the A's to begin the 7th inning. Luis Funky Cold Medina, who got into the ball game last night, right-hander out of the Dominican Republic. Alonso is due to lead off with Gunnar and Encarnacion Strand to follow. So the big bats are due for us with what is now a 2-run lead. Late innings. Folks, we are 16 likes away from 200. We got well over 200 people here. Come on. I'm a man of my word. I said it 10 minutes ago. If we get to 200 likes, I will stop bugging you about hitting that like button. And then everybody can relax. So you're not just doing me a favor. You're doing everybody here a favor. Let's get it to 200, folks. Hit that thumbs up, please, if you haven't already. That's how we do things around here. 12 away. Just 12. So close. I'm afraid to tell you that Andy Koska has, well, I guess if we're watching Masson, you guys might have already seen this. I did not see this footage. I'm watching the A's broadcast. Sammy Basayo, after that ground out to begin the 6th inning, really threw himself a tantrum in the Oriole dugout. A very, very not good tantrum. Sammy, you gotta... Come on, buddy. Somebody needs to talk to Sammy. All right, Medina is on the mound. Alonso at the plate. Pete 0 for 3 tonight. Another no-hit appearance in this at-bat, and that average is going to dip below 270. Swing and a miss makes it a ball and 2 strikes.
A polar bear stirs.
Yeah, let Gunnar show him how to handle, adversity. Perfect guy to recruit for the job. Here's a tapper foul. I'm not sure how Alonso got a piece of this pitch low and away, but he did. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Medina ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and Alonso strikes out. Phantom. I'm telling you, man. Just calling it like I see it. Pete's not right now. Pete is 0 for 4 tonight, striking out 3 times. Here's Gunnar. First pitch curveball misses for ball 1. Gunnar has had the privilege of walking a couple of times tonight. So he's only 0 for 1. Next pitch. That ball's a comebacker to Medina. He will flip it over to first. Gunnar is retired. 2 down. Big bats Alonso and Gunnar, a strikeout, and a weak comebacker to the pitcher is all we've gotten. Folks, we're just a few more likes from 200. Just a few. So close. Let's see if Encarnacion Strand can do something with 2 down. He is 1 for 2, and he's looking at a strike right down the middle. Yeah, Alonso has struck out like 8 of his last 10 at-bats or something. Something's not right. Swing and a miss as Strand chases one way outside. It's 0-2. Again, the bottom of the Oriole order tonight has been the saving grace for this offense. And we've just hit 200 likes. Thank you, folks.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
0-2 pitch swung on and missed, and Medina just went through our 2, 3, 4 hitters like it was child's play. Oh my, folks, we have reached the 7th inning stretch way out west here in Sacramento on a Saturday night. It is midnight. Welcome to Sunday, folks. You've joined me on Sunday, August 30th. It's time to get up and stretch and maybe grab some carbohydrates while you're at it. You know what I'm talking about, folks. It's time to throw some cakes on the griddle.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Come on, folks.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
Get them cakes up in the chat now.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
We got a lead. We're trying to go 4-1 on this road trip so far.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
And set ourselves up for a potential sweep tomorrow afternoon.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
So come on, Birdland, make some noise.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
All right. Fantastic. Folks, I need my own stretch. I'll be back in a minute. Folks, we have a new pitcher on the mound. Rico Garcia on the pitch. So again, Hoppy, his job, it wasn't easy, but he needed to get one guy out, and he's done with tonight. Rico starts a fresh inning. And the 0-1 pitch is in the dirt. 1-1 the count. Rico making his 64th appearance on the season, a record of 5-1. His ERA at 3.28, and his whip still under 1 at .92. He's facing Carlos Cortez, and Cortez pops it up, third base side, right on the foul line, one step into foul ground. It is caught by Encarnacion Strand. One away. In the 7th, folks, start counting those outs. We're trying to win, what is it? 5 out of what? What are we trying to do? Here is Jonah Heim. We're trying to win 6 out of 8 if we win this game here tonight. 6 out of 8. I got it, Erica. We won 2 in Tampa, dropped the finale, 2 in St. Louis, dropped the finale, and a chance to win 2 in a row here. So if we do win tonight, it'll be a 3rd straight chance for a sweep. We failed to do it against Tampa, and we failed to do it against the Cardinals. There's a brief look at the Oriole bullpen. I did not see who's up, but somebody is warming up. Rico's pitch is in the dirt to Heim. The count is 2 balls and a strike. There's also activity in the A's pen. A right-hander, Roycroft. That pitch over the plate but low. 3-1. Cannot be walking the number 9 guy. I think Heim has already walked once tonight. Back on camera in a sec, folks. Pitch. There's a called strike, full count. Put him away now, Rico. Put him away, put him away, put him away now. Put him away, put him away, put him away now. 3-2 pitch. Swung on, and that's hit to Holiday, and he's unable to field it cleanly. It's going to roll away from him into the outfield. And the leadoff man is on here for the A's. We'll see how they score this. The ball hit pretty hard over there to Holiday on a low liner. Looking at the replay, he went to backhand it, and yeah, boy, that replay did not look good. That should be, I would think, an E4. But it looks like they're going to give a hit. My goodness, here's a first pitch curveball for a strike to Bolte. They gave Heim a single there. Okay. 0-1 to Bolte. That's hit hard. That is a fair ball. That one's rolling up against the wall. That is going to be a double, and it's going to give the A's runners at second and third with only 1 out. My goodness. Rico Garcia has allowed the potential tying runs into scoring position here. A 4-2 ball game. Second and third for the A's with 1 out. Jeff McNeil, the batter. First pitch. Low and away, out of the zone. Ball 1. Oh, folks. I better hurry up and get back on camera. It's been a crap show since I left. Where's the button? All right. My goodness. Come on. Bear down here. Pitch. Not close. Outside 2-0. We need to have somebody ready to go. We can't just assume Rico is going to pitch this inning through. We got to use everything at our disposal here. Worry about tomorrow. That's in the dirt for ball 3, and luckily, with runners at second and third, that ball too close to home plate for the third runner at third to try to break for home. Sammy, by the way, is trying to shake off something on his right hand after that ball bounced up. He was using his exposed right hand to try to help secure the ball into his mitt. Ball bounced up and got him on the hand. He's crouching. You're crouching with a hand problem? This is what I can't stand. Sammy, it's your hand. Stand up. Why are you sitting there making everybody crouch? Stand up. It's your hand. I hope you're okay, dude, but good grief. Sorry, folks. Me and Sammy don't see quite eye to eye all the time about certain things. I hope he's okay. He just tossed the back with the hand that's bothering him to the pitcher. And it looks like he's going to resume. So he's already thrown a tantrum in the dugout. Dude's now squatting down for a few minutes with a hand problem. Like, get up. Oh, I am not happy right now. But we can't dwell on it. We got to get 2 outs here. 3-0 is the count on the batter, McNeil. My goodness. Garcia's pitch. Not close, ball 4, bases loaded. My, oh my, do not let this... No. Here comes Albanez. If he had gone to the lefty 1 batter sooner, Walker, we could have everything. Oh, God. Cano's coming out. Yenier Cano is coming out. 4-2 the score. Bases loaded, 1 out. Oh, my, folks, grab your medication. Hoppy got 1 out. Rico got 1 out. 2 hits and a walk. Oh, my. Nervous times, folks. Nervous times. Anybody got a good one-liner joke or something? Calm me down. I'm sweating over here. Too hungry. I'm too hungry to give up a 4-0 lead and lose. I'm too hungry. Come on. Tantrum was bad. Let me answer the question for you there, Shirley. It was not good. And again, am I being too mean to him? Like, can somebody explain to me why, if your hand has a problem, you would just be crouching for several minutes? Like, I've hurt my hand before. It doesn't really affect my legs for some reason. I don't know. Battle to the death? I'm not in the mood to die right now. All right, Yenier Cano. Here we go. Zach Geloff is the batter. Bases loaded, 1 out. A double play, please. A strikeout would be fine. First pitch is a strike. Fastball had plenty of the plate, and Geloff did not offer. Cano's 58th appearance tonight with a 3.19 ERA, a .09 whip. 0-1 pitch. There's a strike. It's 0-2. Sinker. Ask for a joke. Too late now. The ball game's back. That time is gone now. That time is gone. I'll look back in a sec. We're trying to get strike 3. The 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. I asked my phone Siri, why am I so bad with women? She replied, I'm Alexa, you idiot. I get it. Tech humor. My favorite. 0-2 pitch. Tapped foul at the plate. We'll do it again. My goodness. Well, you can't say it's a good joke. You have to rely on the reaction of me or people in the chat. That defines whether or not the joke is good, not the person telling it. Oh, that's a bad form. Speaking of bad form, this pitch misses by a solid foot or more. Ball 1. Come on now. That's the first rule of comedy. You can't be like, hey, the joke I just said was funny. It has to just be funny. Right? Pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, and we get the classic Cano stance. A huge strikeout for out number 2.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
2 down, folks. Bases still loaded. 4-2 Orioles. Cano pitching to Butler, and the first one is fouled right behind the screen. Folks, it's 0-1. Sammy is shaking off his left hand. Now what? So now his left hand is bothering him? Good grief. Sammy. What is going on with you, man? 0-1 the count, the pitch. That one is a splitter that started in the zone, fell below. Butler laid off. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Another good pitch from Cano. That splitter, that time, even if Butler had taken it, would have caught that bottom of the zone. We need 1 more strike, folks. And we still have a 2-run lead. Cano, 1-2 pitch. Low and away. You don't want it to get to ball 3. You do not want to get it to ball 3. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Bags juiced. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Oh, Cano. That's the Cano I know. Oh, he got the strikeout pitch when we needed it. Back-to-back Ks with the bases loaded to put out the Flames. Oh, we lost half of the lead, but we still win it. We still have a 2-run lead. I can barely talk. Yenier Cano, get some. We're going to the 8th. The Orioles lead at 5-2. 4-2. God damn it. 4-2. Oh. Woo. Oh, that is all-star Cano right there. I haven't seen that Cano in a minute. Yes, sir. My goodness. Oh, I got the vapors. Pardon me, folks. I got the vapors. Now we come up to hit. We got a couple more trips to the plate here tonight. New pitcher coming on for the Athletics. Chris Roycroft, a right-hander, 29 years old, out of Dundee, Illinois. That's not a knife. That's a knife. That Dundee? Oh, she's just a Sheila. Go on walkabout. My Australian accent is crap. I got to take a trip to Australia. Geographically, I'm kind of near it. One of these days. I'm just weirded out. Everything I hear about in Australia, I mean, like basically it's 95% not like livable. It's just like coastline cities on this continent. But like even where you live, like there's like 25 different spiders that can kill you, like 38 different snakes, kangaroos coming up to club you, birds that just drop down and attack you. I'm a little bit nervous about Australia. Samuel Basayo's up. Let's see if he can help He's got a count of a ball and a strike with Roy Croft, again, the new pitcher on. 1-1 is up and in, and Sammy trying to fight it off is going to get away with it. That ball will drop foul out of reach of the third baseman. Sammy with a count of 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah, this ballpark, hey, look, it is not suitable for the bigs, but would I rather, as a fan, watch a ball game played here versus Tropicana Field? Absolutely. Sammy grounds to first, and look at him just jog on down. As the play will be made over there, Sammy grounds out. Sammy's checked out, honestly. We got 2 catchers on the bench right now. I'd be happy for Sammy having just finished that at bat to put Narvaez in for the rest of the way behind the plate, honestly. Dylan Beavers is up. Ground ball, foul, right side. I think he can do a couple of positive things by making that switch. 0-1 on Beavers. This one's fouled away, 0-2. Better than the Coliseum in its latest or its last iteration. But like the Coliseum, like in the earlier years, was a nice, it wasn't in the best list of best venues of its time, but like it was okay before they built that giant block the entire view of everything. Outfield seats. The foul territory situation there was out of control. Absolutely out of control. We got a 2-2 count on Dylan Beavers. 1 out, nobody on. Come on, Beavers. The pitch. Off the plate, full count.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
Dylan, you son of a... Come on, buddy. 3-2 pitch. That one's hit towards second on 1 bounce. Beavers is retired. 2 away. All right, so let's start figuring out the pecking order here to try to nail this thing down. Cano with a brilliant 2 outs there to finish the last inning off. He's on 11 pitches. You've already got Hoppy out of the equation. Here's a called strike to Kobe Mayo. 2 down, nobody on.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
You still have both our lefties, Wolfram and Walker. You got Kittredge, that I was assume be part of the equation, but he did pitch last night. I can't remember how many pitches he threw. Mayo with an 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. I'm just putting my thinking cap on, folks. You tell me, what are we supposed to do? I want our defense to be as good as it can be at this stage of the game. Going into the bottom of the 8th. Mayo takes outside. We do have a righty up. Who is that? Oh, Cam Sanders. Man, he's the forgotten man. Cam Sanders. Kind of a Swing and a miss. Mayo got a high heater and came up with nothing. Inning over. Cam Sanders appears to be the man for the bottom of the 8th, which I guess sets Kittredge up for the 9th. Or maybe a lefty, depending on matchups. That would be weird. I don't know if either one of Wolfram or Walker has had any sort of a save situation. I don't know. What's I'll be thinking? Kit threw 14 last night. Yeah, that's kind of borderline. If you use him tonight, he's definitely cooked tomorrow, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But I don't think he'd face more than 3 batters. 3 batters, hopes to get the job done. Ah, boy. Cam Sanders, 5.48 ERA. I don't know, folks. I feel like Cam Sanders has been better than that ERA is telling me. He doesn't seem like a 5. He must have had a couple of really bad outings. How we feeling, Charm City chat? It is coming up on 12:30, late night, Saturday Night Live on the BirdWatcher Channel. Yes, it's Saturday Night Live with Chevy Chase, Gilda Radner, John Belushi, Garrett Morris, Lorraine Newman. And who else am I missing? BM. Lorraine Newman. Swing and a miss. Cam Sanders gets strike 1 on a pitch that was off the plate. It is Tommy White up to hit for the Athletics. Walton and Muncy to follow. We sure could use an easy 8th inning. We could use an easy 6 outs. Let's start counting them down. There's a slider for called strike 2. Let's start counting these outs down. Pozo is in the game as a defensive replacement. Look who called it. I would have gone Narvaez in terms of the best of the bunch for the defense, but I also understand when the hell else are we going to use Pozo? Sanders just struck this dude out. Sit down. Okay.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Come on, folks. Help me count it down. That is 5 more outs to go. I repeat, 5 more outs to go. Oh, where was he before he was with us? I have no idea. Where was Sanders? Oh, was that Pittsburgh, right? Pittsburgh? We got him from the Pirates? Yeah, okay. Pirates. They're challenging this last pitch. The pitch is low. The ump called that a strike? Wow. 0-1 is the count on Walton. And boy, look at the movement on that slider. It's a ball, but it's a funky pitch there from Sanders. 2-0 the count. Tries to hit the top of the zone with a fastball, but it's a little high. And he's fallen behind 3-0 to Donovan Walton. Don't want to walk anybody. 2-run lead. Pitch. There's a strike. Three-one pitch coming from Cam Sanders. That one falls off the outside edge for ball 4. Oh, God. One out walk gets the tying run of the plate for the A's. Max Muncy, the batter, he's 0 for 3. We're fine. We're fine. Going to get a double play. Already turned a couple of those tonight. First pitch. Inside. Come on, Cam. Don't nibble now. No nibbling. No nibbling allowed. 1-0 the count. Oh, come on, Blue. Damn it. Another nibbler. It was very close to catching the low and away corner of the zone there, but it's ball 2. Come on. 2-0. The pitch. Damn it. 3-0. Three and oh, come on! This is the bottom part of the A's order. You got to go after them. Don't put guys on. That gives them the chance for the big hit. Pitch, not close. Ball 4. Get somebody else up if we need them. Sanders has faced the minimum 3 batters required. French is coming out to talk to him. That's 2 walks and 1 strikeout. For Sanders. First and second, 1 down. Get somebody else up. We got to patch this thing together. We still have 2 lefties. The lefty Cortez is coming up. You got to have them ready to go. Unless there's some righty that they would pinch hit Cortez with that's like automatically a better matchup for them. But we got 2 lefties still in. We're short on lefties with only 2 lefty arms, and yet we haven't used one yet. We're about to face a lefty. Why? Stefanik is pinch running at first. Muncy is lifted for the pinch runner Stefanik in the DH spot. Cortez is up, first and second, 1 out. He's 1 for 3. The pitch is a strike, belt high. Fastball at 96. The 0-1 pitch. That ball's hit on the ground, and it's a base hit in the right field. Runner coming around to score. Throws cut off on the infield. It's 4-3 with runners at first and third, 1 out. Why? Why didn't we play matchups here? God. Well, now we're in a pickle. Tying run is 90 feet away. There's only 1 out. The infield, the corners are playing level with the bag. The middle infield hoping for a double play ball. The batter, Jonah Heim. The pitch is right down the middle for a strike. And thank God Heim wasn't looking for a first pitch fastball to ambush, because that would have been a problem. 0-1 pitch. That's low. Again, Joel Pozo into the ball game, catching now. Sammy is out of the game. Bad night for Sammy. One ball, 1 strike to Heim. Pitch. Tapped foul, strike 2. We need a strikeout. We need a double play. Giving up this lead would also take a win out of the hands of Shane Boz, and that is just another, poor guy situation. We don't want it. 1-2 pitch. He reaches for one, hits it to third. We go to second for one, over to first. 2! A double play! Yes! 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 Oh, we just turned it. Oh, it was bang, bang. Encarnacion Strand. Over to second. Over to first. Unbelievable. Oh, my. How? It's a one-run game going into the ninth inning. My goodness. Folks, my heart, my achy, breaky heart, I just don't think it'll understand. I need a break.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay when Monday the monster...
Got Bush. We've got Bush.
Oh, wow. Here he comes.
Let me show you what I mean now. By the first thing you do is get right up in their face, you point the finger. Then if you can't get close enough, you turn the hand around and kick some dirt. And then if he's missed a strike, you get over here and you put dirt all over the thing. You throw the hat down, you pick it up, you throw it, and then you're so bad, you throw him out of the game. You're out of here. That's the way a major league manager should.
I learned something, buddy boy.
Oh, my. Folks, Major League Baseball. They keep trying to figure out ways to screw this game up, and yet sometimes it's as good as it ever was. Elvis Alvarado is on the pitch for the Athletics. He's a right-hander with a 4.09 ERA. Opponents are hitting just 206 off of him. We've got Cowser leading off. He's homered tonight. He takes low and away for ball one. Folks, get as many cows and milkmen up in the chat as humanly possible. We need some insurance. Aflac. Everybody knows the famous Aflac cow, right? One of the most famous ad mascots in American history. The famous insurance cow. One and one on Cowser. Low and in for ball two. Andrew Kittredge is up in the Oriole bullpen. I hope we can give him a little extra padding here. Here's a ball hit hard, but right to second base. Did that get through? It did. Cowser is going to get on, and the throw gets away over at first. Backed up there. Now the ball is ruled out of play. Cowser will be awarded second base by the umpire. In fact, they're giving him third base. Holy Toledo, the A's have screwed the pooch. First, the ball hit to the second baseman. That was booted. It skeeted. It found its way to Butler in right field. Butler with his throw to first base gets away. The catcher going to back up. But that ball left the field of play. Cowser's at third with nobody out. And now it's Leody Taveras. And that ball goes to the backstop. Cowser's going to score standing. It's a little league run. A gift! Folks, Christmas in late August. It's 5-3. Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Ho, 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 it's magic, you know. Oh, it's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
What? Now that was a disaster. Man, that's embarrassing. Woo, doggy. The A's just gift wrapping us an insurance run. 2-1 the count on Taveras. My goodness. This pitch popped foul, 2-2. That was something. Man, that is like a, ooh, I can't look at this kind of play right there. If you're a A's fan. This pitch is low. The count is full now on Taveras. Nobody out. Chance to get some more stuff here. We got the top of the order up after this. Here's the payoff. That's ball 4. Take your base, Taveras, folks.
Oh, come on, let's dance.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Yeah, let's keep on adding on. Maybe we don't need to use Kittredge tonight. Let's get a couple of more runs. Get a nice safe lead. Maybe use one of those 2 lefties. Kind of balance things out for tomorrow's bullpen. That would be nice. There's a mound meeting right now for the A's. There's been a lot of defensive miscues here in the first couple of games for the Athletics. Butler in right field, he had a couple of booted balls that absolutely help save the game for us. Here's Holiday, 1 for 4. And I'm telling you, I don't know what it is, but in the past week or two, Jackson Holiday doesn't look like a kid anymore. He looks like he's been in the league. I don't know what it is. He takes a called strike. He looks like he's aged about 4 years in the past, 10 days. I don't know why. Third baseman is playing up on the infield grass with Holiday at the plate. And a swing and a miss. There's going to be a stolen base here. Taveras took off. There's no throw. It's not indifference, though. Taveras will get a stolen base. Thank you very much. So Leote gets in a scoring position. Still nobody out. 0-2 to Holiday. The pitch. Ooh, that nearly caught the inside edge, and in fact, the A's will challenge this call. If they are correct, they are not. Holiday is bailed out by 1/10 of an inch. Not even. 6/10 of an inch. Half an inch. Give or take 1/10 of an inch. Come on, Jackson. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner at second. Nobody out. A run already in. The pitch. Popped up. Out of play, foul. Hey, everybody. Are you enjoying the coverage here on the BirdWatcher Channel? I hope I'm meeting everyone's expectations. The 1-2 pitch. This is swung on and missed. Holiday chasing one in the dirt. That looked like a splitter. And that is out number 1. Oh, no chance to move that runner up with an out. It's a non-contact out. I hate striking out. Pete Alonso. Now, here's a guy we need, again, I'm telling you right now, we got to figure out what's going on here. Pete, let's get a nice hit. Pete's just a little bit something right now. He'll be okay. I'm not expecting a long-term slump. But clearly he's out of sorts last few days here.
A polar bear stirs.
First pitch. Crush it, Pete. Nope, he swung and missed. He got a fastball right down the middle. Looks like he was looking for one. And he could not touch it. Pete is now, he was tied with Alvarez for the RBI lead in the American League. Jordan now up by 2. He's got 93 RBI. Alonso takes up and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Folks. Come on, Pete. Crank one out of here. Catcher setting up away. And that ball's middle of the plate. Ball's hit to third. Throw across the diamond in time. Alonso grounds out. 5-3 for out number 2. At least he made some contact. He made some contact, and it took a diving stop of the ball, or a sliding stop, kind of halfway between a dive and a slide. There are 2 down. We got one more chance to add on here. Gunnar Henderson. Just the guy you want, right, folks? Gunnar with a tapper up the third base line. It's foul.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
Come on, Gunnar. 0 for 2 tonight, but he has walked twice. Come on, buddy. What do you say? Care to lend a hand? Tavares, the base runner at second, 2 away. The 0-1 to Gunnar. That is hit in the air, right center field. Going to be playable. And caught out there by Bolte for the final out. All right, folks, 2-run lead will need to be enough. Andrew Kittredge takes a sip of water, picks up a rosin bag, and will make his way out of the outfield door there to come in here and close the door. Folks, you ready?
Close the door. Close the door. Close the door.
Let's go. All right. We need 3 outs, and that means the Charm City chat, it's your time to interact and help us get over the line for a win. It was a tough night last night getting over the hump, but we did it. How did we do it? We had the hearts. Those hearts flying in the chat. Animated hearts down there in the bottom right-hand corner. Start tapping on those hearts. Start sending that Oriole love through the Charm City chat. Let's get 3 outs. If we do, we're 1 game out of that wild card. And every other team out of it behind us. We will be at the top of the heap on the outside looking in. Do you feel me, folks? And a chance to sweep tomorrow if we can nail this thing down. Again, we've had 2 chances in the last 2 series to do just that. Winning the first 2, but unable to win the finale. Kittredge comes in with 7 saves on the season. A 3.27 ERA. This is his 48th appearance out of the pen. Here we go. Bottom of the 9th. It is the top of the order for the A's with Bolte at the plate. First pitch. Swung on and missed. A sinker. And Kittredge with a nice location there. Bolte, the rookie. First, or next pitch. That's hit on the ground to Gunnar. Come on, buddy. Gunnar to first in time. One away here in the bottom of the ninth. Folks, 2 more outs to go. Let me hear ya. 2 more outs to go. It's the number 2 batter. Pitch up and in here on Jeff McNeil. McNeil 1 for 3 with a walk. A single, a run scored. These two have certainly faced each other in the past. That's a line drive base hit into right field. And a bobble there for a second, but Taveras able to recover very quickly. It's a 1-out knock for McNeil. All right, folks, here we go. That'll bring up Zach Geloff. First pitch to him is hit in the air. This looks playable. Out to center field, barely moving. It's Cowser. He's got it. 2 down, 1 more to go, folks. 1 out to go, and we get a series win with a chance to sweep. The batter is Lawrence Butler. He's 0 for 2. He's walked twice. One time with the bases loaded to drive in a run. First pitch. That's hit hard to right. That is down for a single. McNeil stops at second base. The tying runs are on base now for the A's. Butler turning on that first pitch. It was up. We need a better pitch than that. I'm fortunate it was only a single. I feel fortunate. Come on. Lock in here. Tommy White. Get this guy. He's 0 for the day. Swing and a miss. First pitch on a slider. Strike 1. Come on, Kit. Come on, buddy. You got this guy. Come on. Whip another one of those off. Oh, he throws a slider, breaks down, laid off by White. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. That's low and in, 2-1. Folks, I hope you'll be here for the finale tomorrow. Orioles trying to hang on to this one right here. 1 more out to get. 2-1 the count. The pitch. In the dirt. 3-1. Oh, my. And both runners moved up on that pitch. And that, boy, oh, boy. Now the A's have the tying run at second. And a hit to the outfield could tie this ball game. And it's a 3-1 count. Oh, my goodness, the pitch. Hit on the ground to Encarnacion Strand. He throws to first in time. This ball game is over. The Orioles hang on once again. The Heart Attack Kids. They've clinched this one in Sacramento. A 5-3 win, the Orioles in the win column, folks. Late night with the devil.
Oh, it's magic, you know. Oh, it's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Oh, my. It's never easy, but we are victorious, and we are back to within 2 games of 500 again. Again. Hey, you want to know the quickest way to clear a room? Yes. Final score, Orioles 5, Athletics 3. The Orioles now 67 and 69. 4 more games left on this road trip. We win 3 out of 4. We're going home a 500 team. The Rockies are next. First of all, we got to take care of business tomorrow. We need to sweep. This is a 3rd straight chance to do it. Shane Boz, would you? Sir, are you okay?
Morning.
Okay, thank you. That's a great thing you got going there. That's going to take you places. I can feel it. Shane Boz gets the win. He finally gets some run support tonight, folks. It's only his 5th win of the season, record of 5-14. There's no recovering the record on the season. It's going to look bad no matter what he does. But he did another good performance tonight. He started very, very strong and then got into trouble in that 6th inning. And it's another night where I feel like Albanez might have waited a batter or two too long to make a move here or there. I can't agree with some of the decision-making I saw in this ball game tonight, but the Orioles find a way regardless. Jack Perkins gets the loss. He's 3-9. Kittredge gets his 8th save. Yes, sir. Let's look a little bit more into this box score. Talk about this win. Let's go over to the other screen here. Yes, Orioles magic, folks. If you're feeling frisky, throw out a super chat. Become a magic member. We've been winning lately. Come on. Where's that feeling good vibe? Spread it over here. That is now, what is it, 6 out of 8? Yes, 6 out of 8. 6-2 in our last 8. After losing 4 in a row, the final game in Tampa, and then that sweep at the hands of the Yankees. Man, I tell you, after we got swept by the Yankees, I thought we were totally cooked. I really did. But we're not. We're not cooked. We're a game out. Dag nabbit. And, our fate is really in our hands. The only team ahead of us right now is a team we're going to play head-to-head at home. And if we take 2 out of 3 there, then that makes up for that. Everything else is in our hands. We got a series in Colorado. You got to win that. We're playing the Mets. No offense to any Mets fans out there, but they aren't good. We got to win that. We're playing Toronto 6 times. We know we got to win that. And if we can do all those, then maybe we can afford to maybe only win 1 out of 3 against the Brewers, who are very good, or maybe only splitting with a 4-game series home against Boston. We're not going to run the table here, folks. And again, final 3 games in the Bronx. I think we would be best served if the Yankees already know what their fate is going into that final, is it a weekend? Yeah, that final weekend. If they already know like what their seeding is going to be and everything, maybe that'll help us out. But we got to show up either way. If we're trying to play in October, we got to beat teams that are going to be playing in October. So bring on all comers, I say. Whatever. I'm just always looking for an angle. That's just the streetwise side of BW. I'm looking for an angle. Folks, all right, so again, looking at this box score, which I got away from because I'm looking ahead at the schedule. Again, Chris Bassett's on the mound tomorrow. There's been talk about, what do we think about expanding to a 6-man rotation with some of our pitchers hitting some of their highest innings totals in their respective careers with a month left to go? I do think there is something to be said about it. We are adding an extra pitcher to the roster here in a couple of days. And if we do make it to October, we don't want every arm in our rotation to basically be used up. So I am entertaining that idea. But, yeah, so looking at the box score tonight, again, Shane Baz goes 5 2/3 innings. He gave up 5 hits, 3 walks, struck out 4, gave up 2 earned runs. Most of that happening in that 6th inning where things started falling apart. We finally got him out of there. Alex Hoppe took him 5 pitches to get the 3rd out there in the 6th to shut that inning down. Rico Garcia then came on to start the 7th inning, and he struggled. He only could get 1 out, giving up 3 base runners, 2 hits, and a walk. But miraculously, nobody scored because Yenier Cano came on with needing 2 outs and the bases loaded, and he struck out back-to-back hitters. Cam Sanders then struggled in the 8th inning. He pitched the entire inning, but he gave up 2 walks and a hit and an earned run. And then Kittredge comes out for the 9th. He gave up 2 hits, but somehow does not give up a run. So the bullpen tonight was shaky, but in the end, they went 4 1/3, giving up just the 1 run, despite 3 walks and 5 hits in there. A's out hit us tonight 10-7, but they had 3 errors, and that really helped us. That definitely helped us. Only 3 of the 5 runs given up by A's pitching were earned. In the lineup tonight, Holiday led off. He went 1 for 5. Alonso 0 for 5. Struck out a few times. If Pete just I know he's got a game streak. It's like 500 and something. I don't think he's going to take a day off. I don't think we got to make him take a day off, and I don't think we should be moving him out of the lineup, out of this. If they want him in the 2 spot, I don't think you start overreacting and moving him around in the lineup either. But, I'm just keeping an eye on Pete. Again, if we're going to do this thing, we're going to need Pete. He doesn't have to be player of the month, Pete, but he needs to be, a nightly threat at the plate, Pete. In the last few nights, he's been striking out. Christian Encarnacion Strand gets another hit tonight. His average now up to 274, which is best on the team when Blaze Alexander is not in the lineup. Sammy had a terrible night, both at the plate, behind the plate, and in the dugout. 0 for 4. And I think we're facing a lefty tomorrow. I don't see a reason for Sammy to be in the lineup tomorrow. I think he needs to sit down and think about a thing or two. Dylan Beavers went 1 for 4. He scored a run. Mayo 1 for 3. He scored twice. Cowser 1 for 4. He had that home run. He scored twice. And Taveras 2 for 3, driving in 3 runs in that number 9 spot. Again, the bottom of the order really coming through tonight. Combined 6 through 9, 5 for, 5 for 14 with 5 runs scored and 4 driven in. Not too shabby. Time of the ball game tonight, 2 hours and 48 minutes. This was played in front of a 5-digit crowd. Last night it was only like 7,000 and change. They had 10,619 here in Sacramento. A's also left 11 men on base. They had chances. They had traffic. We got out of here with a win. So looking here at the updated standings, toggle that. There we are. Sole possession of the best record that's currently not a playoff team. Is that convoluted enough for you? We are half a game ahead of Toronto and half a game where you want to be, which is we have a game in hand and they have lost their extra game. In the loss column, they have 70, we got 69. And Guardians have 68. Cleveland have now lost 2 in a row, and we've won 2 straight, so turned a 3-game deficit down to 1 in these last 2 games. What's our road record right now? Not bad, 33-35. We're 34-34 at home. And yeah, if we take 4 out of 5 here for the remainder of this road trip, that would put us at 37-36 on the road. We're also creeping up there on that run differential, trying to get it back to even. Folks, are we kind of one of the more better playing teams right now? Now Kansas City's actually really crushing it. It's too late for them. But the Royals, they've won 9 out of 10. And hopefully they'll help us out beating some teams. Matter of fact, let me see who Kansas City's playing. They're so hot right now. I want to see if they're playing they're playing Cleveland right now. They still got another game tomorrow. They've already won the first 2 against them. But I want to see who they're playing coming up. Are they playing the Rangers? Are they playing... Let's see. Oh, they're playing Toronto. How about this? After Cleveland, they play 3 against Miami, and then they play Toronto. So Kansas City, red hot, and it's a home series against the Blue Jays. Chance to help out. They do play Houston about a week after that. And by then, Houston, and they play Cleveland for another series to finish the season. How about this? Kansas City, keep on winning. Come on, Kansas. Look at how hot Kansas City is, folks. They had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They had a 9-game win streak, lost 1, and then won 3 straight after that. So they've won 12 out of 13, Kansas City. I'm telling you, they're red hot. They've won 12 out of 13. So you should be feeling good about this. They got, again, Toronto coming up again soon. They had just played them and won 2 out of 3. They got Cleveland coming up. They're playing them right now, but they got them a second time to end the season. 3 at Boston, 3 at Houston. Come on, Kansas City. They're our new favorite friends. You owe us after that terrible 2024 playoff wild card. Ced Mullins solo home run, and that's all the offense for an entire playoff series. God, what a tragedy that was. But why focus on that, folks? Hey, by the way, if you're on your way out the door and you haven't hit that like button, give it a push, because we're near 250 likes. I know I said I wouldn't bring it up anymore during the game, but the game's over. Let's try to get to 250 if humanly possible. All right, it's going to be another night here where I'm not going to be redirecting you to somebody else calling a game somewhere else, because we're the last game in town. So I'm going to sign off, and then you're going to see the Star-Spangled Banner with, like, the flag waving and, like, shots of cemeteries, and then your screen you're watching this on is just going to turn to snow. Just like the old days. Watch. It's a new graphic I've got working here on the channel. All right, I'm actually hungry. I'm ready for some lunch. This is such a weird time to be calling baseball. It's lunchtime. Hope you guys have a good rest of your Saturday night. I want to say thanks to the mods on the Charm City chat for keeping things nice and charming. Thanks for everyone else that has subscribed today or hit the like button or helped out in any way, shape, or form. And come on back. Bring your brooms. We're trying to sweep tomorrow. I think we can do it. Chris Bassett. Come on, veteran. Come on, buddy. You can smell that playoff chance. You grizzled veteran, you. Give us your best stuff tomorrow. All right, folks. Go out there. Have a drink. Be safe. But we got a day game tomorrow, so try to keep the hangover to a minimum. And I will meet you here for that. Until then, this has been the BirdWatcher, folks, and I'll chirp at you later. Final score, the Orioles 5, Athletics 3. 4:45? Is that it? Is that the start time? Holy Toledo. Oh, are you just getting here late? Hey, you ruined my sign-off. It sounded great. Oh, let me check. That seems late. I would think like 4:35 latest. Let me check. I'm looking. Here it is. Oh, yeah, it's earlier. 3:45 is the start of the pregame. 4:05 is first pitch. Did I not say that earlier? 4:05 p.m. tomorrow is first pitch, Eastern. Coverage will start here at 3:45 p.m. Okay, folks? So you do have time to go out late if you want. I mean, that's plenty of time to recover. You need to be here by 3:45. Don't tell me you can't get here in time. I did the same thing? What did I say? How did I do it again? I don't know. I'm just trying to sign off here and make sure everybody's on the same page. Leave me be. I called another hell of a ball game. I'm good at this. That's right. Self-evaluation. I'm good. All right, guys, have a good rest of your night. I'll chirp at you later. The hat says hello. See you tomorrow. Take care.